Hi, Andy Sinton here at Queen's Park Rangers. Whilst February wasn't our best month in terms of results, still plenty of positives to take from it, certainly with some of the goals that we scored during the month, which we're going to now take a look at. So the first goal to look at is the opening goal against Middlesbrough. Rob Dickie plays into Sam Field, does incredibly well to keep possession, finds a pass to Chris Willock. Chris comes inside to Ilias, found a lot of space. First touch, brilliant. Second touch, even better, as he bends it round Joe Lumley to give Rangers the lead in the game. If we look at the first goal from Ilias in more detail, typical Rangers, the way we play under mark, building up from the back. Rob Dickie, ball into midfield. Sam Field's under incredible pressure. Not only does Sam Field do well to retain possession, but he plays a little ball for Chris Willock, who's run off the back of Johnny Howson, the Middlesbrough number 16. There's Sam's ball. I just want to stop it there, because at this point you've got Ilias in the picture. Ilias has not really got any involvement in the game, no real interest in the game. But what he does well, he holds his position for me really intelligently and just as patient. And now as Chris Willock gets turned and faces his opponent, Ilias becomes active. Ilias becomes very interested. And if you watch in a couple of seconds, Ilias's hand goes up, no doubt calls for the ball. Chris has seen him. I've just stopped it there also because this is quite important as well. You've got Lyndon Dykes has made a run into the box. That occupies two Middlesbrough defenders. Albert's made a forward run. That occupies another Middlesbrough defender. So no one can step into the space to pick Ilias up at this moment in time. But what I like about Ilias, intelligently holds his space, sees the picture, knows exactly what he's going to do, then executes it to perfection. Let's just have a look. There's Chris's ball. There's the first touch. There's the pressure. It's a little bit too late. What a finish. Joe Lumley's got absolutely no chance. So again, a good team goal from Rangers. Rob Dickie into Sam Field does well, finds Chris Willock, who's been very instrumental not only in goals scored but assists in recent months. Finds Ilias Chair on the edge of the box in oceans of space. Ilias's first touch is really good. He actually controls it with his studs. There's Chris. There's the forward run of Albert. Chris comes inside, spots Ilias. First touch, just rolls it, sets it, bends it. Joe Lumley, no chance. That is quite simply a sensational finish from Ilias Chair. Okay, next up is Chris Willock's goal very early into the second half. 1-1 at half time. You know, both managers would have had their say, team talk, their game plan set for the second half. Middlesbrough have the kickoff, and this goal is about the way Rangers start. Pressing, Lyndon Dykes does really, really well there. Back pass, Ilias has gone, but Chris Willock's gone as well. Joe Lumley just wants the ground to open up and swallow him up, if you like. That looks a simple goal, but that's actually probably what's been said in the dressing room. Let's get on the front foot. Let's pressure Middlesbrough from the start. Obviously, you don't expect that individual error from Joe, but Chris Willock, through the work of others in the team, takes advantage. So if we look now, half-time, teams have just come out. There's probably still fans having their cup of tea, haven't got back in their seats yet. So Middlesbrough have the kickoff. I've actually stopped this at 16.79 seconds or something on my stopwatch from when they take the kickoff to when Chris puts the ball into an empty net. But if you just look from the kickoff, how we press, Sam Field's involved, Lee Wallace is involved, Lyndon Dykes does great, Ilias and Chris back him up, and we get our rewards. So we'll just have a look. So there's the kickoff, ball out to Crooks. There's Sam Field straight away. Goes and puts him under pressure. Forces him one way, can only play outside. Plays outside, Lee Wallace snapping there, can't play forward, has to play back. Plays the defender, it's a poor touch and decision, but Lyndon Dykes does brilliant here. because he really puts the Middlesbrough defender under pressure. As it's played back, I'm a great believer. It's no good Linden going on his own. If Linden goes, Ilias has to go. If Ilias is gone, Chris has to back him up. And we do that brilliantly as a front three. Linden forces the back pass. Ilias goes and closes down, hurries Joe Lumley. Chris Willock probably doesn't expect Joe to put it in his path, but there's Linden under pressure. There's Ilias going in. Chris Willock split two defenders. Joe Lumley gets it horribly wrong from Joe. Can't say any more than that. But there's the pressure from Linden. There's the pressure from Ilias. Chris Willock's on hand to steer in into an empty net. So it looks an easy finish, and probably the finish from Chris is easy. But it's the teamwork from the kickoff. Sam Field, Lee Wallace, Lyndon Dykes, Ilias Chair. Chris Willock gets the rewards from Rangers being on the front foot right from the offset in the second half. Next goal we're going to look at is another close range strike from Ilias Chair. Again, a really good team move against Hull City, who've gone a goal ahead. If you look at the start of the move here, every Hull player is within 30 yards of their goal. They're 1-0 up. They're going to defend in numbers. They're going to say to Rangers as the clock's ticking, come on, come and break us down. Are you good enough? Well, with this goal, we show that we are. So we'll just let it run. Chris Willock keeps possession. Jimmy Dunn, Johan Barbe, out to Moses Odebajo. I really like Moses here because he's positive. Doesn't beat the player. Half a yard. What a cross. And I say what a cross. As a former wide player myself, I would have been proud of that cross. You know, he puts it in with pace into an area where the goalkeeper can't come. And Ilias is 6 yards out. Just has to concentrate on his connection, which he does. Gets Rangers back on the day to level pegging. Okay, so I just want to break the goal down a little bit more detail. So it starts down the right-hand side with Chris Willock. He's got nowhere to go. Hull have blocked us off. They've got 5 or 6 bodies in that area. So we have to be patient. Even though the clock's ticking, we're 1 goal down. We want to get forward. We've got to be patient. So what we do, we come out from where the crowd is. We come across the pitch. Johan Barbe finds Moses Odebajo. And this is all about Moses here. Really positive. I say time and time again when I'm watching games and I'm on commentary, you know, as a wide player, you don't have to beat your man. You just have to manoeuvre half a yard of space, then deliver. That's exactly what Moses does here. Really positive, great positive intention in his mind. He's going to move it and get it into the box, into the dangerous area. And he produces a quite magnificent cross that is saying to Ilias or whoever's in there, go on, get on the end of that and get us back in the game. What a cross from Moses. Goalkeeper can't come. Ilias is on hand to stab home. A couple of things within the move as well. Charlie Austin's takes the attention of 2 Hull City defenders towards the near post. That creates the space for Ilias. But that goal for me, it's a couple of things. Patience in the build-up. The brilliant cross from Moses Odebajo. And the quite straightforward finish from Ilias. Great goal. Next up, home against Blackpool. You know, we're striving for a win. Haven't won for a few games. You know, it becomes a big game. Nothing really happened in the opening half hour of the game or so. But we get our noses in front from a set play. No doubt worked on the training ground the day before. Stefan Johansson, Jimmy Dunn rises high, heads in to the empty goal to give Rangers the lead on the night. Lads celebrate with the fans in the background. Jimmy Dunn there just recognising the ball from Stefan. But if we just stop it here, I just want to have a look at our setup. We obviously do, every team does planning on the opposition. If you look at our setup here, we crowd the 6-yard box. We've got Sam Field and we've got Jimmy Dunn blocking the goalkeeper. Maybe that's something that the scouts and the analysis I'd seen in the games previous to that. Let's block the goalkeeper so he can't come and just say to Stefan or whoever's going to take the corner, can he put it into an area knowing the goalkeeper's blocked off And let's see what we can get from that. So if we have a look at Jimmy in particular, and Sam Field, who plays a key part in this role, both blocking the goalkeeper. Got him pinned in. Jimmy, what is he, 6'4". Goalkeeper can't even see past them. Sam Field on his outside shoulder, blocking him in, can't move the goalkeeper. There we go. So at this stage, Johan's made a little near post run just to clear a couple of the Blackpool defenders out of the way. Then you're just relying on Stefan Johansson to deliver into an area where we think we'll have a chance, which he does. So there's Jimmy, little nudge, steps away. Now I'm just looking, I'm stopping it there. Sam Field hasn't moved position, but he's just continually blocked the goalkeeper. So the goalkeeper's rooted to his line. Something no doubt we've worked on, and we get our rewards on the night with Jimmy Dunn heading into an empty net. Blackpool haven't got a man on the post. 1-0 Rangers. So again, I just want to stop it there before Stefan Johansson puts the ball in. Look at our set positions. Johan Barbe, near post. Dion Sanderson in the mix. Jimmy Dunn blocking the goalkeeper. Sam Field blocking the goalkeeper. Very crowded in there. Obviously a plan which works to perfection on the night. Stefan Johansson puts a good ball in. Jimmy just steps away, couple of yards. Knows where he is. And there's the setup again. You can see the role Sam Field and Jimmy Dunn are playing. All about the delivery. Jimmy, quite a simple header. That's been worked on, no doubt, the day before. Next goal to have a look at is what turned out to be the winning goal against Blackpool. Much needed win, valuable win in the circumstances of the night and the game, the way the game went. Really important. You know, losing Dion Sanderson 5 minutes before half time means you've got to play 50 odd minutes with 10 men. We're up against it to a degree, but I thought we protected Seny Dieng really, really well. Our defensive organisation, shape, structure, focus was superb on the night, and we get our rewards. We've scored a lot of last-minute goals this year. You know, testament to the desire, the commitment, the how resolute the team are, fitness of the team. We go right to the last minute, and this is a prime example where we win the game. So we win the ball. Moses does ever so well. Really important in these circumstances. You have a willing runner. In this case, George Thomas, just come off the bench, fresh, does well, comes inside, and Luke Amos has made up the ground near post. Does he get a touch? Does it come the final touch come off the defender? I think I said on commentary, don't care. The winning goal for Rangers, and you see what it meant to the team. They know they've won the game now. But if we look at the goal in more detail, there's a lot to take in this goal. First of all, the role Moses plays in it. You know, he's not going to look to overplay. We're in the last minute of the game. We're down to 10 men. So he just gets it out of his feet and he puts it into space for George Thomas to make the run in behind the Blackpool defence. George does ever so well. Touch takes him a little bit wide, but he's really positive here. Faces up the defender, comes in on his right foot, ball into the near post. Luke's made that run, gets his foot in front of, I think it's Thornley, the Blackpool defender. An eye for one right behind us up in the commentary. Thrilled, ecstatic to see that going in. So we're just looking at George, positive here, right foot, near post run of Luke, and the deflection that takes it into the goal to give us a valuable win. Delighted for Luke, delighted for the team. It gave us a valuable victory on the evening. So that looks back at the goals that we scored during February. I did say at the start, February wasn't our best month in terms of performances and results accumulated, but lots of positives to take from those games. We're still in a great position with lots of games to play for. Come on, you guys.